No, it's not outside of San Diego. They are.
Where are they in, like,
San
Carlsbad?
Diego is Atos, and they are a little outside.
Where are they in, like, Carlsbad?
The city? I don't remember the name of the city. It's right
949
outside.
area code.
But I mean, you have to see the whole video they're explaining.
My dad started training, and then like once we were potty trained, we were potty trained out of him. That's when we started jiu-jitsu, and then we just loved it since.
So like 3 years old, probably, huh?
My teachers are Mendes Bros, Professor
So,
Hoffa.
I mean, look at them. They look pretty happy.
I mean, I think it's up to the coaches as well. I mean, it's not just the parents. It's
And everything, and then homeschool about like
homeschool.
4 hours a day.
That's
The 12 o'clock class.
And the other thing about jiu-jitsu too that helps with the personality, I taught kids. I started teaching at first. I was teaching kids,
And then we
and
just stay here.
like after 3 summers,
Oh, they skate
I
too,
saw how
huh?
they changed.
Nice.
The little kids sometimes.
Kids just grow like this, just fast because of the jiu-jitsu training.
Does that kid have cauliflower ear already, though?
Of course, look at these. They're beasts. A little or no? No.
No, it just got a curved ear.
Like the Vieira Bros. I love the Vieira Bros.
But what you guys
And then I like
now seeing these
Marcelo
kids?
Garcia. He's really good.
Think you still have the same?
And that's pretty much it.
Um,
Brothers also. Yeah, brothers. I like a lot of.
I think it would be cool to have a twin, bro.
Right? Oh man.
Because you would always have somebody. I figure, for the most part, I mean, if he's got the same interests as you would always have somebody to spar
train,
with. Yeah, to train
roll.
No wonder.
That's why they're so good.
It'd be so much
they're just
better.
at home.
So
They
much
like
easier to be a
they're
world
just
champ or
home like
something.
okay, like all the time. Let's roll it at night. Wake up.
Yeah.
Vacation. Vacation. Okay, let's roll. Just
I figure, yeah, why not?
Yeah. Yeah, you know, they look like they're having fun. I can't.
I think it's a
I don't
coach's
know,
job.
bro.
Huh?
No.
It's the coach's job, I think, too. You know, it's like to keep them motivated. I mean,
As
if the
long as
coach,
the kid's enjoying
if
what
the
they're
pa-
doing,
yeah.
then that's cool. When you start trying to fight their fights for them or roll their rolls, that's not cool. I mean, it stifles them individually itself. There's a push that's positive, and then there's a push that just pushes, people too far. You got to find that line. I guess your kid is, the one who can determine where that line is individually. But as a parent, you got to be open to their emotions, I guess, and figure out where that is as well.
like, I remember hearing Ronda Rousey in her documentaries saying something about her mom would catch her like arm bars while she was sleeping.
Oh yeah.
He's like, you gotta be ready all the time.
Her mom's
Type
pretty
of thing.
tough, huh?
Her mom is a little
Awesome.
Mom's badass.
Awesome, badass,
Yeah.
but like 100% like intense type of,
Really intense. Yeah, it's only a little bit.
which could have maybe led to the fact that Ronda was so good.
For
period.
sure, her mom influenced her with the fighter she is today.
I mean, as you can see, well, how many of her wins have been like with arm bars? Ridiculous amount, because her mom was always like just pushing that finish in the
How many have
matches.
been? I wonder how many. We should look that up. How many have been with arm bar?
Oh, I
think-
think it's
She got one TKO.
yeah. I think it's
What,
everything.
by
It's wins minus
and
1. I think
Ronda record.
by submission.
And this record, we showed her record. Sure, dog better.
Her use of the armbar reminds me of when you were talking about that documentary, Dixon Gracie and Choke.
Yeah, 8 submissions, 1 TKO, which was the one. Everything else was armbar.
And they've all been by.
Armbar. Oh wait.
Armbar.
Yes, you're right.
What's a technical submission by armbar?
I think.
That means he
I think,
stopped it right before?
I think she didn't want to tap and the referee stopped because the lady.
Wait, who
wanted
is
to tap,
this?
Probably.
Oh, I don't know that.
Yeah.
'Cause
See,
I know this one was a broken arm, right? Or
Shout out to
dislocated elbow.
I know she's really good.
Could be.
I think she fights for Invicta right now. No.
Cool.
Shout out to
Next
Adelio.
week, bro, Ronda Rousey, Alex Davis.
What do you guys think?
I was hoping that this would go past the.
Mac.
I think that was
know,
such
right?
an early call.
Oh,
Yeah,
man,
it
that
was a really cool. I think
You
it
think
was.
so?
I mean, everybody is a
That was
great
disappointing
referee.
for me.
We didn't get to see wrestling
Just let
versus
them
judo,
go.
man.
Let them go a little bit.
We saw knee to the liver and an early call.
And she was handling, she was defending well the takedowns. When
Yeah.
Ronda would
Judo.
start to come close in, she would just keep him out her away.
But McMahon's good, but I think she'll get a rematch eventually.
Yeah,
I
I think
hope
I think she's
Who's our first
gonna.
fight?
But what
I think Ronda's gonna beat this one. We want to know. There's anybody out there that can beat Ronda?
But what about Ronda Rousey
Right.
saying that she could beat any woman or something in
Any woman
anything?
alive.
She was quote unquote, I think, but I think she was kind of saying that she can beat any
Paraphrasing.
girl in BJJ today.
She said that? BJJ. Not any
Yeah.
woman or any girl.
Garcia's only
Looking for
34.
Gosh, she has only 34.
looking for cool new kids furniture at affordable prices. Don't let your friends
Are you recording right now?
Uh huh.
Hey, you might want to go and delete that whole.
Are we on TV? Is this real?
Is this real life?
What's it like?
What's it like in real
What
life?
is that,
This
dude?
is-
That is the worst staph infection I've ever seen.
That's
Holy
kinda
crap.
Yeah.
Oh, it's giving
What?
me goosebumps.
Oh, look at that. Yo,
That's a hole, bro. That's just a hole.
That was
Oh my
Kevin Randleman. He was terrible, man.
That's Kevin Randleman.
Yeah, he had the
Yo,
really.
I had a friend who had that almost
Probably the
exact
worst
same.
staff in the whole MMA. Which he's look at that.
I had a friend who had staph right there. He got arrested for DUI when he wasn't even driving, but he opened his car door and the police arrested him. It's in Philadelphia when they just changed from point 0.1 to 0.08. He was in jail for 3 days at a place called the Roundhouse. It was like I think it was on Broad Street in Philly. And when he came back, he's like, "Man, I got a lot of pain like in my armpit. There's this red spot." I'm like, "You need to go to the doctor." He goes to the doctor a couple days later when he's like really in agony, and the doctor tells him he's got a staph infection. And then when he showed it to me, like later on,
Oh my god, I don't see it.
it was so bad, dude. He lifted it up. He's like, "I feel like I got shot." He shows me. I'm like, "It looks like you got shot." There's like a hole. There's a giant hole right here. They shoved like gauze in there, like 4 feet of gauze. It was just so
Oh my gosh.
horrible, dude. He's like,
So nice.
look at this. He's like a magician, like pulling out, you know.
How I'm gonna continue having a beverage now. What's your comment?
All the
I mean,
puns.
That's the perfect segue to bad hygiene. But we haven't finished the Ronda thing yet, so it's I don't know where to go.
No, we'll go back to Ronda. But seriously, like the bad hygiene thing, man. Have you ever rolled
Well,
with somebody who had like something like ringworm or?
Oh, I did roll with somebody.
Hey, bro, does that look like ringworm?
Hey, is this look infected? No, it's all
Just
good,
like
dude.
just like before you're gonna start rolling.
No,
Like,
I literally- I roll with
Bro,
somebody
you're like,
and-
you're gonna start rolling like. Wait, bro. Does that look like ringworm? Okay, let's go.
Tap 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 tap.
I roll with somebody, and at the beginning I was like, okay, fine, same idea like that. And next thing you know, I kind of like I pull open guard like butterflies and stuff like that, butterfly guard. And next thing you know, I'm looking at them, and I know you're not supposed to make any eye contact. But, it just happens.
You hear like slow music in the background.
I just meet, and then it's just. But yeah, I'm looking at him, and next thing you know, I'm like, wow, he's got some bumps like right here, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's herpes. And in my whole head, I'm like, ooh. I'm like, shit, I just rolled with this guy like 5 minutes, like a minute left.
You got
What do I
herpes,
do
dude.
now? What do I do now? Do I just
You
stop?
smash him.
Or do I go for the
The
next minute?
Herpmeister.
I'm like, in this predicament. And I'm like, okay, let me just finish this and I'll just start playing with the feet on the side, you know? But it was just such a weird...
It's offensive, man. Well,
I mean...
No, it's offensive, dude. It's offensive. It's
The
not
hygiene,
cool.
the hygiene, or the me stopping in the middle of
The
match?
hygiene.
No, it's not. You're totally fine for stopping in the middle of that. Like,
And what about
if somebody
people
coming
that-
in there should know that like they got something going on. Like I roll with a guy. We're just drilling stuff, and he comes out with a rear naked choke, and I look at his finger. Yeah, dude, your finger's covered in warts, man. Don't fucking touch me. Don't touch me.
On
Get your hand away from me right
on
now.
your face.
His finger was like covered it. I don't know. It was definitely like warts, right? But maybe he had some other stuff going on, and I just kept thinking to myself, like, how offensive is that? To just assume that that's okay.
What about people that trained before in a different class and is all sweaty, and it comes to do jiu-jitsu like from previous training, like sweaty or stinky from before?
Like the general grossness. I think when you go in cold, that kind of sucks. You know, like if the guy comes up and say, hey, let's roll. Yeah, it's
no. Like there's like
but if
maybe
you warm up
earlier.
and you're sweating, then it doesn't matter anymore.
I mean, what do you mean if it's like a constant thing that they're coming in like
For a
sweaty
previous
and
class,
wet already?
another class. You were doing like striking before or like working out, and then there's already stinking. Like the other day, Saturday, this guy came to class I was teaching, and he wasn't training before. He didn't do the other class before, and it was the first time. He just came for jiu-jitsu, and they like basically he was like stinking. Like he just got to class, and he's like old sweat. You know he trained before.
Okay, but that's just bad hygiene from the beginning.
It's the same thing. You shouldn't go to class like stinking like that because you're gonna be like.
But I know it's
or like
happened
put
to me.
the odor or something.
My whole thing is like, if you can smell yourself, then at that point, it's bad. Cause I've gone where I've gone like 3 hours straight. I've gone wrestling, gi, and then straight to no gi.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but it's non-stop at least.
It's non-stop. It's back to back.
non-stop.
That's 3 hours of the same. Or my rash guard.
Where you don't smell horrendous if you're continually sweating.
You think so?
But if you stop sweating and then you come back later, that caked on sweat smells really bad.
Yeah, but there's always like a 10-15 minute break between each class.
Yeah, but you're still
You know?
fresh in a sense. But you've gone with guys who... Have you ever gone with people who are like just vomit-inducing, smelly, like horribly smelling people?
Yeah. There was
like,
this
well, how
guy
do you not
at
know
the
you smell
gym
this
that
bad?
he would go to competition. He wouldn't shower the week of competition, so he would be stinking.
On
He's like,
Oh, the onion breath.
you should remember like a little white boy, like
No, but a lot of you don't remember
on
people
purpose,
that eat,
on
like,
purpose
onions.
to be stinking.
No,
Yeah,
I
some
don't.
people use that, man. Some people chew on onions. Some people eat
That's
garlic
horrible.
just to mess with you. You don't want to be near them. Here you go, my fire breath. Yeah, that's horrible, man. I had a guy piss a little bit while I was wrestling when I was younger, and I just it worked against him because that made me mad.
What if
that made me really mad?
Maybe he just got wet, bro.
That worked, yeah,
He's
maybe.
scared for you. He's like,
scared.
oh
But no,
my God.
he peed, and like this was a kid that I wrestled with a lot, and he
So he's
always
like
smelled, and I
purpose.
just never liked wrestling with him because he smelled horrible. But this one time he peed, and that was like kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back with me, and I basically practiced extreme violence in that match. I was so mad, man. But if you really don't recognize it, if you go in and you smell horrible and you really don't recognize it, I don't get that mad because I'm
What about this stinky
Usually what I do is like, okay, I apologize. You know, I might smell a little bit.
That's an awareness.
That's awareness. Like, I'm sorry. I just, I forgot to wash my gi last night and I left it in the car and all of a sudden I'm here. Or, or something like, I just did like 3 classes.
Still kind of a dick for that.
I know, but at least I apologize. It wasn't like, it's not like it's usually.
Sorry for being an ass, but I'm gonna continue being.
Hey,
Sorry for being an ass.
hey. I'm gonna punch you in your freaking face right now, okay? But I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Just like John Jones, like respectively, go F yourself.
Yeah.
Respectively.
It's not like a usual thing. It's just, it happens, bro. It's happened, before. And I try to, every time I go train, I put everything in the washer right away.
In your gym,
Bro, he
Water
got 100 gis and he's telling me about not washing his gi. That's
I have
bullshit.
2 gis. The other
2
ones are
gis.
retired because they got holes in there or something.
He retired, so he hangs there and never
How
wears.
many gis do you have now?
He literally has like 6 or 7 gis, one for every day of the week. Point being is, yeah, he does.
Why do you
He
always
does.
wear that one?
He wears the same one, and you know what?
No, but now you don't have pants from it anymore.
Water
What
statement.
happened?
The pants, the pants.
Oh yeah, he just.
That's a sore subject.
No, but if you don't wash your gi and you go to roll and you say sorry,
Bro,
it's
why
still
you owe me a
kind of
jiu-jitsu pants?
How do I? That's it.
you go with the other smelling.
Who asked the community? If I rip his pants, that means his pants are good enough. Do I owe him a pair of pants? Community, let's see what your opinion is on that.
Yeah, comment on that one.
Next point B.